So apparently the latest news in Swedish karting society is that we need to make sure that we don't have an old cylinder on the engine. I don't necessarily know what it means, but I asked some people and well, they gave me a few leads. So basically, check the serial number. Apparently that's supposed to be here, and I can't see it. I can only see made in Sweden. So I guess I need to remove this. But, you know, I'm learning as I go, and I guess today you'll find out if I do or if I have to spend money. So yeah, I guess we'll take off the chain cover, and I hope I'll be able to spot it under it. I'm just guessing, I have no idea. But that's why you're in this channel, to see someone work in a really shitty garage. Alright, tools. Whoa. Need to clean this. Bad on me, I thought I had, but I guess I haven't. Okay. I am gonna need a flashlight. Oh, here's the cylinder, so it's supposed to be somewhere in there. Let's see. There we go, there it is. It is very hard to see, but there is a number there. It doesn't help that it's extremely greasy as well. That's my bad. Let's see what we can do. Honestly, this is really in need of a proper clean. I try to do it as much as possible when I get back. Whole bunch of kids, whole lot of no time. I try to focus on the worst parts. And in there, that's the number 567 K3W4. That means that we're in the clear. Although, to be fair, they did say that Cadetti, which is what our driver is driving, is fair to use any. But I still want to know for the future, in case. I don't know how long this engine will last, and we'll probably renovate it. And I just want to be, you know, aware of what I have. And now I am. So, worthwhile endeavor. And now we also know we need to clean the cart properly. So that means that we have a second video in the making. And speaking of videos, we do have a whole lot of ice and snow currently. It's something called winter. Although today is much better than it was the other day. But it also, season has ended, and there's not a whole lot of activity going on, Christmas and everything. So I think a lot of the videos at this point will be just fixing the cart. There is a whole bunch of things I want to do. The driver was skidding a lot, and I don't know if that's... I mean, some of it is skill, of course. He's only done it for half a year. But I think he's sitting too far forward. I do want to move all the pedals and the chair back. I think that's going to be an interesting video, because I have no idea how to do it, other than loosen bolt, move thing back, fasten bolt. I heard that you can also have these, the supports, and have them fasten them to here. And I want to try to do that. If that's going to help with the problem, I'm not sure. I also feel I want to do what's best for him, to support him. Of course, he can also learn how to drive better, and he will. But I mean, it feels like I also need to do my part. I also need to, as I said, get new tires. I think these were second hand when we got them, and they've been serving us well. But I do think, like, it's probably, I don't know, some of them are like 3 millimeters in the holes, and they're supposed to be like 5.5, I think. Especially these front ones. Like, I think they're still fine to practice on, but like they're a little bit uneven as well. I need to balance not balance, but I need to angle the wheels. One was, you know, toe out. It looks like it anyway. I do not have a sniper. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. At some point, I do want to have a second set of wheels. Some that we can use when he's doing proper laps, and some for just practice. And then I also have to do some carburetor fine tuning that I've never done before. So I'm hoping to find one of those veterans that have done this forever. I did actually meet a guy at the track, and he was like, yeah, I can hear by the engine that it's running too lean. I was like, okay. And he's like, yeah, and then you bring it in and then turn it off and, you know, check the oil and or the I don't know the English word, but you check in the ignition chamber, whatever you want to call it, and yeah, see how it's looking. All of these things, like I am a one-man army, solo, I don't know what you want to call it, dreamer. All of these are firsts. I've never done this, so any advice is appreciated. I also need to do a proper clean. I also need to fix all of this so it doesn't suck. These shelves are supposed to go back so I have more space here. I want better lighting. I want to move all the shit out. So I think we can make a bunch of videos. So yeah, this is it for this video. I might not have a bunch of racing videos for the time being because of the snow and the ice, but I'll hopefully have a bunch of garage videos and, you know, playing around with the go-kart. But yeah, I'll, you know, do my best. Thank you.